Hey guys, how are you doing? I apologise for the lack of PogChip video last week, but not much has changed. Today we are here with a different device, and I've actually had to go and pay some customs charges on this. So if you do order the Snickerdoodle from Crowd Supply and you do pay for shipping and you're in the UK, beware that you may have to pay some of the import fees associated with that. Mine turned out to be £21.33. Now, for those that don't know what the Snickerdoodle is, it's a single board computer that is made by Krtkl Incorporated, the head of which, or the CEO of which, is Ryan L. Cousins, and he kindly sent me one out to take a look at, and obviously this is completely different to what I am used to using. But anyway, I went and got it from the post office today, so let's get it open and see what is inside. It took about, I'd say, 2 weeks to get here, which is about average really. Sometimes stuff can take longer if it's held up in customs, but it's about average for the time it takes for a parcel from America to get here, because I believe that's where it was shipped from. Now the price of these has also just gone up. They used to be $55 or between $55 and $59, I believe, and now they're $95 to cover the costs of making them, because it turned out that it's not as cheap to make them as they first thought. So let's have a look what's inside it. Oh, lots of paper. Okay, so we've got something in here. Let's take a look. Samtech, quite a nice little wallet actually. We've got a nice USB cable here as well, which comes with some weird white plugs. So be interested to see what they're for. Select series USB to micro USB charge and sync cable, and it is 3 feet long. And there's also these little plastic doobry whatsits as well. Okay, that's what's in there. Pretty cool. Always need USB cables these days because they always break. Let's take a look at what's in this little Samtech. Ooh, what's this? Looks like some sort of sticky pads. We've got a little information thing from Snickerdoodle here. I believe this is how to log into the device. Default access, yeah, I believe that's how we log in, so that's pretty cool. Looks like we've got some jumper cables in here, which is pretty neat, for connecting different things. There's quite a few here as well, so that's great, because I haven't got any of this stuff, so every little helps. And let's have a look at what we've got in the bottom of here. We've got some headers as well for the Snickerdoodle, I believe, or for whatever we're connecting it to. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess after a little bit of learning we'll find out. Last but not least, we have the piece de resistance, which is the Snickerdoodle itself. And it does look relatively small, actually. I was expecting it to be bigger than this, but it does look pretty small. In an anti-static bag with anti-static tape. And wow. Very smart indeed. I believe this is running a pretty sweet processor, but not a graphic processor. I'm not sure what the hell. I would take you around the board, but I haven't looked at this myself yet. I know that we've got something like a really stupid amount of configurable I/O, which obviously these four. This is the Snickerdoodle heads up, or base. I think it's called a baseboard. I can't think of the name, but there's this one which is the heads up, and there's the configuration with the heads down. I was kind of hoping to get the configuration heads down just for the purpose of possibly buying the Pie Smasher add-on, which is coming later, but hopefully they will bring one out that is compatible with all the headers here. It looks like they actually don't have any solder on these parts here, which is a bit strange. Wondering if that is supposed to be that way or not. Yeah, I guess it is, because it's actually, it looks like there should be 2 here, but there isn't. There's actually 2 here, 2 here, 1 here, and one here. I thought there was 2 on each, but I'm guessing not. My bad. Looking at it, like I say, I'm not sure what we've got on the board. Let me have a quick look, and we'll see if we can identify. I know we're running a pretty decent CPU on this. It was pretty impressive, and I believe we've got 512 megs of RAM as well, but I'm not positive. I can't see much without a magnifying glass, to be honest with you. What have we got on the back? Yeah, it's really hard to tell from this, but basically we've got the micro SD slot here, which is for booting the OS. We don't actually have one of those included, which is fair enough, but I do have one of those ready to slot in there once we get the OS installed. We've got GPIO, which is on the 4 corners here. In the middle here we've got a zinc, and I can't really read what it is. I'm pretty sure this has an ARM Cortex A9, but I'm not entirely positive. I'm pretty sure that's what I read, but I don't want to say that just in case it isn't. But it's a very tidy looking board. It's definitely a lot smaller than... Damn it, hand. Definitely a lot smaller than what I was expecting. And overall, it's really clean and crisp. It's actually quite nice. And I'm looking forward to getting logged into this and playing about with it. My personal goal using this is to hook it up to some sort of LCD display eventually, and I'm hoping these configurable I/O will help me do that, because the Snickerdoodle, while it has sorry about that, I just had to answer the phone, which is annoying when that happens when I'm trying to do a video, but I'm not actually going to, obviously I can't redo the unboxing, so we're just going to have to stick with it. But yeah, we've got a micro SD for loading our software, and like I say, my goal is to eventually get this hooked up to some sort of LCD display. Of course, my other goal is to eventually buy a 3D printer, and this will be used or incorporated into that as well. But like I say, it's a very tidy, very nice and clean looking board. One of the cleanest boards I've seen so far, and I hope you guys get something from this video. I will get back onto the website in order to find out exactly what the specs are again. I only looked yesterday, but my memory is terrible, and I will let you know what is on this board. But so far so good, and hopefully we can log in via SSH, and I'm hoping to do that via the pocket chip as well, so we can incorporate a few devices together, and that will definitely be interesting. One thing I was going to say is we've got our micro USB slot there. That is just for power only, and I believe it takes 5 volts. And I think it takes something up to 17 volts as well. I'm not sure. It's can be quite a high power board, and 3 amps. But yeah, very nice. And if you want to get one of these, then, or if you already have one of these, do let people know down in the description, if I don't do so already, what you thought of the device. If you've used it, you know, let them know what you thought of it. But it's very sought after. It's quite hard to get hold of, and it's not a cheap board by any means, but it's a very nice looking board. So that is the unboxing, and hopefully we'll have more videos on this very soon. Like I say, my goal is to have this hooked up to a monitor, and eventually, but my first goal is to get it set up and log in via the pocket chip, which is going to be pretty sweet. 2 Linux devices working together. So yeah, as always, guys, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. And if you want to see more of the Snickerdoodle, please do let me know in the comment section below. But so far, so good. And I'm going to go and test this little baby out. I shall see you very soon with another one. And as always, with Pocket Chip, there will be another one. Thanks again for watching. Cheers.